Well, the holiday season is certainly here, and it's a busy time for Oregon's Christmas tree industry. As the nation's top producer, Oregon plays a vital role in holiday traditions across the country. Second to Oregon, North Carolina, where recent hurricanes delivered a blow to tree farms.
Pat Doris visited a couple of local farms to see how the season is shaping up and to find out if the hurricanes could have an impact on Oregon sales. Pat?
Yeah, it's an interesting question that I hadn't really thought about before because it's all the way across the country. But North Carolina is actually the #2 state when it comes to growing and selling Christmas trees. So I did want to take a look at how things are going here and whether the hurricane there increased demand for trees from Oregon.
We've only opened for like 3 years.
In Clackamas County near the town of Carver, Jackie Kofed leads the way to her family tree farm. Her customers loved this first weekend of the clear weather.
By the second weekend, it's always rainy and cold, and then everybody's like, it's almost like their Oregon right to come out and
Be miserable,
be miserable in the rain. I'm like, that's great, I'll do it with you, it's fine.
I've done that. She and her husband have 20 acres here. For the last 3 years, they've been one of many small Christmas tree farms in Oregon where you can cut your own tree.
The Nordmans and the Nobles are probably the most popular, and they don't smell as great, but they hold all the ornaments really well.
Jackie's not a typical farmer. She grew up in Texas, then moved to New York to work on the Today Show before settling in Clackamas with her Oregon-born husband. They have trees in a variety of heights, and there's an occasional surprise among them. She doesn't know who left this star here. She says business is good on her small farm.
Each time we've had people come back, and it's just sweet because everybody's so happy. So that's my favorite part.
In Oregon, Christmas trees are more than just fun. They're big business. In 2020, 4.5 million trees were harvested here at a value of about $110 million.
This chart from the USDA shows an interesting trend in Christmas tree sales in Oregon. Look at 2005 and 6 and 7 and 8. Where roughly 7 million Christmas trees were sold each year. Then the number begins falling, but the price, the value of the crop, goes up. One of the biggest Christmas tree companies in Oregon is Mackenzie Farms. With a total of 3,000 acres and 6 million trees, owner Cubby Steinhardt knows the industry as well as anyone.
This is the best weather we've had for growing and harvest in the 8 years.
We visited as his crew loaded trees into a semi-truck bound for San Francisco. Mackenzie ships hundreds of thousands of trees all across the U.S., which reminded me of the hurricane in North Carolina. That state also grows a huge number of Christmas trees, second only to Oregon. Hurricane Helene walloped some of the fields there. Cubby knows that all too well.
Well, we have farms in North Carolina. I have another farm in North Carolina. And it really hasn't, except it's helped people to see how stressed out the farmers are. From that, we needed that like a hole in the head.
Oregon growers will likely not see an increase in sales because most of the destroyed Christmas trees in the Carolinas were tiny, ripped out of their roots by landslides. In the meantime, this is the busy season for Oregon Christmas tree farmers as the industry hopes to bounce back. It's happening at both big operations like Mackenzie Farms and small ones like Jackie's.
We've been very busy. It's also been really nice weather. It's been this weather.
Yeah, it's great.
It's been beautiful. So it's for us. That's what I'm saying. Next weekend I'll be like.
Yes, indeed. Last year, the American Christmas Tree Association, by the way, put out a poll showing that 77% of people would put up an artificial tree compared to 23% who would put up a live tree, as you might expect. Numbers like that drive Cubby Steinhardt crazy. He argues it's much better for the environment to buy a live tree and thinks that's what you should do. Back to you guys.
All right.
I'm going to agree with him. Thanks, Pat.
I feel
very much.
inspired to decorate my tree. We just got it over the weekend, but yeah, it's just so beautiful out there.
So it's just sitting there looking sad?
It's looking very pretty, but it definitely needs a little extra.
I have 1,000 lights on mine, 1,000 lights on my tree.
You do not?
Wow,
I do. They're the mini ones, but yeah, you got to go inside and outside. 1,000 lights.
You know, the Christmas Vacation movie just came to mind. What was the guy's name in that?
Bill.
I'll put up a picture. You'll see it's beautiful.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Wow.
We did a good job.
What we started doing a few years ago is decorating our tree with ski passes.
That's nice.
Kind of fun.
Super fun.
Yeah, brings back good memories.
Good memories,
Other
exactly.
ornaments too, but yeah, it's super
Come over
fun.
to your house.